Welcome to Luminous Comfort. Hey there, little bloom. I'm so glad you've planted yourself here today. Life can feel like a wild garden. Some days it's all sun and blossoms, other days it's just mud and weeds. But no matter what kind of soil you're in right now, I want you to know something very important. You're growing, you're budding, you're doing just fine. Even if you feel like a droopy little daisy today, your roots are still strong, and that's what matters. So let's spend a few minutes together in this gentle garden space. No pressure to be perfect, no rush to blossom overnight. Just you, me, and a bunch of affirmations that smell faintly of lavender and personal growth. Let's bloom softly and sweetly. Ready? Let's begin. Now, some folks think growth has to look like climbing a mountain or building a castle. But honestly, most of us are just trying to keep our leaves from getting crispy. Growth can be tiny, wiggly, awkward. It can be lying in the sun doing nothing visible that counts. You don't have to be in full bloom to be beautiful. You're allowed to be a seed, a sprout, a slightly confused houseplant. Whatever stage you're in is worthy and wonderful. So let these affirmations water your little green heart. I am growing even when it doesn't show. I am a glorious work in photosynthesis. I bloom in my own weird, wonderful timing. My growth does not need to be graceful, it just needs to be mine. Every day, I root down a little deeper. I stretch towards joy like a sunflower to the sun. I give myself space to grow crooked. Even wobbly sprouts are progress. I trust the process of unfurling. I am not a rushed bouquet. I am a slow, stubborn daffodil. I allow myself to be small before I am tall. I don't need to bloom loudly to grow boldly. I am a little leafier than I was yesterday, and that is enough. My timeline is moss slow and moon approved. I honor the season I'm in, whether budding or blooming. Let's be honest, even the most majestic roses need good dirt, hydration, and some gentle admiration now and then. And so do you. Caring for yourself is not selfish, it's just smart gardening. Whether that's a nap, a snack, a cry, or just breathing in the scent of imaginary wildflowers, this section is all about tending your roots with love. You're not a robot. You're a very lovable plant-person hybrid. Treat yourself accordingly. I give myself the love and snacks I need to grow. I water myself with kindness, not caffeine alone. I bloom better when I am rested and rooted. I am allowed to need care, even now, especially now. I tend to myself with muddy hands and a soft heart. I rest like a flower under moonlight unapologetically. My needs are not a nuisance, they're instructions. I am not too much. I am high maintenance in a magical way. I refill my cup with sunlight in slow moments. I bloom best with boundaries and breathable soil. I am deliciously human and delightfully needy. I deserve naps, snacks, and sunlight. I am not a cactus. I need emotional hydration. I offer myself comfort like compost, rich, nourishing, maybe a little messy. The more I care for myself, the brighter I blossom. Here's the thing about flowers. Not one of them is sitting around saying, ugh, I wish I had her petals. They just bloom in their own shape, size, scent, and style. You don't need to shrink your sparkle or change your color. You were never meant to be a clone of someone else's tulip. You're a one of a kind bloom with a story written in pollen and sunshine. This section is your invitation to bloom exactly as you are, even if you're a funky little wildflower growing sideways. I bloom in my own unique, unrepeatable way. I am not everyone's cup of chamomile, and that is okay. I celebrate my weird petals. My beauty is not up for debate. I let myself be seen, thorny bits and all. I was born to blossom, not to blend in. I don't need pruning. I need praise. My glow is natural and be attracting. I grow in directions no one expects, and that is glorious. I am allowed to be tender and to be strong at the same time. I bloom because I want to, not to impress anyone. I am magic wrapped in leaves and late night daydreams. I take up space like a garden in full bloom. I celebrate every season of my becoming. I trust that my natural state is enough. I am a beautiful bloom, even if I'm still unfolding. The world needs my flavor of flower. Now, let's talk about potential, the kind that hums quietly in the soil before a single petal peeks out. Sometimes we forget that even the biggest, boldest blooms start off as small, sleepy seeds. You, dear little bloom, are no different. Whether you're just starting to unfurl or bravely pushing through life's metaphorical mulch, this next part is your gentle reminder that there is no shame in being a work in progress. You are growing, and that's magnificent. Let's give some love to those tiny buds of progress you're nurturing every day. I honor the pace of my growth, even when it's slow or hidden. My dreams may be tiny sprouts now, but they are rooted in strength. I celebrate every small victory, each one a petal in bloom. It's okay to feel unsure. I am still growing beautifully. I give myself permission to bloom in my own weird and wonderful way. My growth does not have to look like anyone else's. It's uniquely mine. I am patient with my process, knowing the best flowers take time. I trust the sun will find me even if I'm still underground today. I nourish my dreams and hope with kindness and a little silliness. I am becoming more myself with every new leaf I grow. Okay, tiny garden soul, let's get real. Sometimes life sticks you in some pretty funky dirt. Maybe your flower bed isn't Pinterest worthy. Maybe you feel like a lone daisy growing out of a sidewalk crack. But here's the magic: you are still blooming. And honestly, that might be your superpower. This section is your cozy, gentle nudge that wherever you are, however imperfect, chaotic, or crumbly the soil, you can still grow roots, reach for the sun, and bloom like the botanical miracle you are. I bloom in imperfect places, and that makes my growth even more beautiful. My strength does not come from perfect conditions, it grows from resilience. I am proud of the roots I've grown, even in wild, messy soil. My joy can sprout up anywhere, even in unlikely corners. I trust myself to turn weird dirt into rich, nourishing ground. am adaptable, resourceful, and just stubborn enough to keep growing. I don't need ideal conditions to thrive. I carry sunshine in my soul. I make the most of where I am while gently reaching for more. Even in chaos, I can find moments of softness and growth. I am blooming in my own timing, in my own way, and that is enough. Well, look at you, soaked in sunshine, rooted in kindness, and probably 12% more blossomy than when we started. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope it reminded you that you don't have to try so hard to be worthy. You're already blooming just by being here. If these words watered your soul even a little, I'd love if you'd like to subscribe or share this with another blooming being in your life. We'll keep growing together, gently, joyfully. And remember, even on the muddy days, you are still a whole entire flower. Until next time, bloom weird, bloom kind.